Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Wars. I'm Sam, and I'm joined with Grant and David. We just saw something pretty cool. So, David, would you like to take it away?
We saw the Odyssey, and
Oh,
it
oh,
was a
oh,
very, very
oh.
good movie.
Grant
It was
hated
an ep. No, it
it.
just didn't pass my sleep test. That's all.
Oh, we
Grant,
don't need
okay,
to. You
guys,
just
this is
outed
rare.
yourself,
Grant
dude.
actually stayed awake for one time while we're watching a
I
movie. He
felt a
didn't
little
fall
drowsy
asleep.
in the third act, though. I will be honest. That's why I didn't pass my sleep test.
Also, Grant can't see us. He's not wearing his glasses.
Yeah, I'm Daredevil
Um,
right now.
yeah. But yeah, so we actually all have coffee. It's not extremely fresh because we were supposed to start filming like an hour ago, but here we are.
Yeah, I got
Cheers.
I got coffee as well in my cool Dunkin' mug. I don't know.
Is
I don't
that
know if you
is
can see that.
is that actual Dunkin' coffee though?
It's not. I'm LARPing.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
the
It's all
two
right.
LARPers.
You've been forgiven.
David, feel free to kind of guide us in this journey. You were the reason why we saw the movie, so you were, pushing for it as,
Yeah, yeah.
so kind of go into that.
We saw the movie. It's a couple days after it got released. We tried to
Opening
see it.
weekend.
Yeah, it's still on opening weekend, but not on
Yeah,
Thursday. It's a couple
we're
days.
contributing to that opening weekend box office.
Yeah.
We're contributing our hard-earned money, which great. You still need to pay me back for the ticket.
So do
Oh,
I.
thank you for the reminder. Yeah.
We tried to see it in the Dolby Cinema where we are. That's like the highest, visual thing you could see it at.
hmm
But just it was filled up.
The reason I think that happened, so just to clarify, to actually see it how it was intended to be viewed, there's only 44, I don't know why I just did that. There's only 44 theaters in the entire world that could show the full view of what was essentially filmed.
Yeah, that's for
And
IMAX 70 millimeter. That's what
yeah,
Christopher Nolan filmed it on.
yeah.
He filmed this entire movie on that reel for
hmm
IMAX. And yeah, not every like actual theater, like most theaters can't show it to
Yeah,
its.
it's only I saw it said 44 theaters in the world. The closest one to us is in New York City. We had trouble getting tickets to Dolby Cinema, right? Which is the best that we could see it on. That's what we saw. Like I saw Avatar on. That's what we see pretty much every big movie. Couldn't get into that, even where we are. I wouldn't even imagine what it's like getting into the fancy IMAX in New York City.
Or like
I
even
I
like LA, like it would probably
yeah, they showed it.
crazy.
They showed it on the news, and this dude like kept refreshing his browser just to like try to get a ticket, and he like could not do it.
Yeah, we tried
And that's what
to.
happened to us.
It's what
Yeah.
happened
Yeah.
to us. I
Well,
was
we did it
trying to
last
get us.
minute.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
Yes and
we didn't
no.
get it like
We tr
well in advance, but still,
no
I
no
People
no.
tried
buy
to
it when it
get
goes
us.
on sale. Like when the trailer says tickets on
P
sale now, that's when they buy their
yeah, but
tickets.
like in our area, people don't really do that. That's more like in
Yeah,
the
they do.
cities. Like
We've
brother,
never had
I
to do
I've
that
seen
before.
I saw Avatar opening night basically. Like
Oh,
literally it
okay.
was like whatever, it came out like sometimes they show it like what Thursday at 10 p.m. is like opening night
Yeah,
technically, I guess. I saw it Friday and I had no problem buying tickets that day.
Oh,
I never buy tickets in advance.
I mean, like
And
on
we
like Thursday night, like opening
but
night.
we didn't see it opening night. We saw it on a Sunday.
yeah,
So
and we would have saw it in the Dolby Cinema. Like I was trying to buy our tickets for Saturday, but the entire AMC website was down.
both of these guys were checking constantly for the Dolby Cinema and we just couldn't get seats. And even we checked another town over. David was like ready to buy them. We just needed a yes from like myself and Grant. I answered him a 1 minute, and then literally 5 minutes after David texted it, Grant finally said yes, which it's only 5 minutes. But guess what? Those were taken.
Yeah, those
That's
were
how like
taken. And I
popular
was like, too
seeing
late,
it.
Grant, too late. So we
Yeah,
had to go for the backup. So we ended
yeah.
up seeing it in laser,
Which
which is
wasn't
just
bad.
the
It
normal
wasn't bad.
AMC.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I'm pretty sure, I mean, someone can correct me. I'm pretty sure the only difference is like the actual aspect ratio. It's not
Like
an
that's what
actual difference in like video quality.
I just don't
well,
get why they weren't
there's a
showing it in
difference.
IMAX. Why
I
weren't
think
they
there's
showing it at
different
IMAX at all?
I think there's difference with Dolby. Not to like brush you off, Grant.
Yeah.
I think there's a difference in Dolby quality. So like I know with Avatar they showed like the actual like way you see or like see colors is different. Like right now with my lights, there's like a yellow tint, right? Let's say I'm on the Dolby screen, it might not look like that. Like that's just an example, right, of what it would look like. Like Avatar, for instance, like the sky, right, would be a darker shade of black than like on the Dolby versus a regular IMAX versus a laser, right?
Yeah,
Same
and I
thing goes
think
for
I
like
think
the
the sound
blues, the
is a bit better
greens.
as well.
You feel it more. You 100% feel the sound more in Dolby.
Yeah.
Now, to go to Grant's point, you couldn't see it on a normal IMAX screen because we know they have them. So like either they took off the option completely and they're only doing laser and Dolby, or like just for the day that we were seeing at, they didn't have the Odyssey available on an IMAX screen, which doesn't make sense because we know Dolby is just a better version of IMAX, but it's
Yeah.
weird that they didn't have IMAX available.
I think the reason for that is because the default is already in IMAX. Like I'm pretty sure the difference between the IMAX and laser is not a difference in the screen like length, it's just the sound.
Well, I also think it's
So like
the
the
colors
laser
and
is
stuff.
already IMAX. Like it was shot in IMAX, so the default is already
Got it.
one
Okay.
step higher.
That's a good way to think about it, I guess. The other big difference in the Dolby is all obviously the seats. You
Yeah.
get really
Well,
really
because
nice
it's ten
seats.
dollars extra a ticket.
Yeah, yeah. Like that's why it's worth it. It's not worth it for every movie, but it's worth it for the really big movies.
So I think
I
we
got.
are gonna try and see it in maybe like a week or two,
Yeah. We
like
need a
in
little
an
bit of a
actual
break.
Dolby Cinema.
Yeah, I'd like to see it in the Dolby. I think that'd be pretty sick. Grant, I think you should go see it when you're in Europe.
Uh, Maybe I'll see it in fucking part of my French in like Swiss or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Do they even have IMAX theaters in Europe?
They don't even have DoorDash in Switzerland, bro. I
They
don't
I'm
if
have.
they
sure that
can't
I'm
get if they can't
David.
get AC, then how can they get like IMAX, bro?
Oh my
Well,
God.
do you
I'm
know
sure
that
they have
because of our
IMAX.
AC, we're causing them to have the heat waves, right?
Apparently they're in the Stone Age. Can't even get
No,
AC
no,
over there.
I'm sure they have it. One thing real quick that I thought was really interesting is that they had basically all the characters have American accents.
Yeah, a lot of people
Like
said that.
they
Yeah,
chose to stick with the American accent, and they even made the British actors have American accents,
that's
which I
right.
thought was
Well,
kind of
yeah,
is
but you know
interesting.
what
Well,
also?
what's weird is Christopher Nolan had made that choice.
Yeah, like why have everyone have an American accent when it doesn't really matter?
I mean, that goes. I mean, I guess we should just get this out of the way first, like the whole historical accuracy thing. Every movie about Greece has been American
Inaccurate.
movie has been like in
Yeah.
English. Like I rewatched Troy
Yeah.
the other day and they were speaking in like both British accents and also American accents as
That's what I'm
well.
saying. It was like why have and like all Clash of the Titans, all those movies, they're always British. Gods of Egypt, also British. It's like, but it's interesting. It's like, why stick to an American accent? That's like it's really not important to me. Like it's just like it's
Yeah.
something I noticed.
Most
I
of the
know.
cast are Americans.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
just
but
easier for the
you have Robert
audience.
Pattinson, you have Tom Holland. It's like they could have just spoken how they speak.
Yeah, but then if you have like if they're all supposed to be from the same country, then you have half
Okay,
them
that's
speaking
fair.
in British accents and half them speaking in American, you know.
That's fair. I
And
guess it's like a
also, if you
continuity
remember
thing.
from the movie, when they go to that different land, I'm pretty sure they were speaking in Greek to like those foreigners.
They were speaking some other
It
language,
it
and
might be Greek.
because we know, like, from viewing them, we know they're speaking Greek. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, it's weird.
oh,
It's kind of like when you're watching an anime and like in like the English dub,
yeah,
they're speaking like a character actually speaks a different language like they're supposed to. Like they
yeah,
either like speak Japanese or like they speak some sort of other language. So it's cool to see that when you're watching it in English, like them actually speak a different like they're translating for other people but not from themselves, you know?
yes, 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 yes. If you think they always do different spins on stories. This was just Christopher Nolan's spin on the Odyssey, so like it doesn't have to be. It's just weird because it's like they wanted like certain things historically accurate and certain things not to be. So like the lands where it was viewed, like it filmed, everything was filmed like in Greece essentially, or like where it was supposed to be.
Wasn't Troy
Um,
in Turkey, or am I thinking of the wrong place?
No,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
Troy technically was in a Greek city.
Yeah.
Well,
It was an Anatolian or like in modern day Turkey and they were like allied. Like obviously before the war they were an allied country or allied state, but
Hmm.
most of their culture, like the same gods they worshipped, were Greek. So
Yeah, and they mentioned that in the
So
movie.
strange, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like most of it was filmed where it was supposed to be, essentially, according to the story. Um, but then obviously other parts like the armor and like how people look isn't historically accurate, which if you really wanted to be historically accurate, could have just casted all Greek people if you want to make that argument. Now, is that like, does it really matter? I don't think so, personally. A lot of people are like in a big uproar about it, and I'm like,
I don't think
it's
it
really not that
matters
big of
too
a deal.
much.
Like
And
that's what I'm saying.
most,
It's his twist on the movie, so like he could do whatever he
yeah.
wants, you
First
know?
of all, it's an adaptation. He can make the movie whatever he wants to.
Hmm.
Second of all, the Odyssey and the Iliad are like historical fiction. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the the Trojan War, there may have been some historical basis for that. Probably that's true. But obviously all the gods, and then with the Odyssey with the Cyclops, that obviously didn't happen.
Yeah, I know,
And
yeah.
I
when
don't
when
know.
Homer
We
when
don't
Homer
know.
was writing all this stuff, he's retelling it from like 500 years in the future. So it would be like Christopher Nolan today, like if he wrote the Odyssey, it would be like him writing about Christopher Columbus in the past.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
when Homer was writing these books, he was looking at all these like already like ruined temples, and he had to piece back together like from his imagination. So he got some stuff right, but most of the stuff he didn't get right. So
They're called
again,
Yeah.
epic poems, right? That's what
yeah,
they're,
like
yeah.
they were never true stories to begin with.
Well, they have, like you said, historical context. Like this is probably because we know the Trojan War did happen, right? And it's mainly because of this poem that we know that it actually happened.
Like I said, there's probably some historical basis to
But you don't think like the person Odysseus is a real person. You think this is made of person that
there's no
Homer came.
I don't have that expertise to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to answer that because I have no idea.
What about oh no, this is I'm just throwing it out there. What about Achilles? Is there any like historical record of him?
I don't know,
I
man.
don't know. He might have been like a amalgamation of like a bunch of different
Maybe.
heroes,
Could be, yeah.
but like again, like who knows? I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
try and
I'm
like
not gonna
speculate on that.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
LARP
like
because
I'll just speed it up. Like you know, any of the names like Agamemnon,
Grant,
Menelaus.
I'm just
I know.
gonna
I'm just
we're
asking
gonna
if you guys.
stop you there because we don't know. We don't
Okay,
know.
that's
Like
why I sped it
I don't
up.
know
Yeah.
if
Okay.
like if they had Cleopatra, obviously we'd be like, yeah, that's a real person because she
Yeah.
was. But that's obviously a much different time period. You know, like
Yeah.
we just don't
Yeah.
know.
I think most of the complaints for the historical accuracy, like they they wanted specific things to be historically accurate, and yet they people who had complaints, they excused everything else. Like you can't have it both
you
ways. Like
you
either
can't pick and choose. It's
yeah,
like
you can't
you
pick and
either
choose.
because if you wanted it to truly be historically accurate, then the armor would have looked way different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
This
holy, it
guy's
would have
And the
yeah.
cast would have been different,
yeah,
but
everything would have
honestly,
been
I mean,
different.
there was a lot of like racism about like people like
Yeah.
who claimed that they wanted it historically accurate.
If it was historically accurate, we wouldn't have Robert Pattinson, we wouldn't have Tom Holland, we wouldn't have Matt Damon. Like no one, like like maybe there was one Greek actor or a few, but that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't just doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
and
like it's
the
his take on the
Mediterranean
movie.
is such a it's so diverse that I mean
Hmm.
there could be I mean I'm not going to say for certain, but there could be Greeks that were darker, there could be lighter, but that's no excuse to say like some of the cast shouldn't have been casted in this movie. Like it's
Yeah,
absolutely no
no,
excuse for that.
that's fair. Yeah, 100%.
I thought this was an interesting project for Christopher Nolan to do because he likes to do these like large scale movies, but I think you were saying before, Sam, when we walked out of the
Yeah.
theater that um he originally wanted to direct the Troy movie, right?
I literally like just saw a video about it like earlier today. Yeah, like originally he was picked to like hired by whoever what I think it was Warner Bros. I could be wrong. To do Troy. And right before they began, they were like, "Hey, we found someone better. We're gonna give you this other project, which happened to be the Batman trilogy." So like that's like he kind of just got moved to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we
I mean,
know. that
Yeah,
what that turned into, obviously,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. It turned out for the better, like because we got three amazing Batman movies. We also got like
Yeah, so
Dark
it's
Knight.
it's kind of like a full circle moment for him though, because going from Troy to then the Odyssey, which has a
Yeah.
heavy Troy presence,
Yeah, I
obviously.
mean, yeah, the Troy, which was an a adaptation of the Iliad, and then the Odyssey, which is obviously a adaptation of the Odyssey.
We
Yeah.
also didn't have Achilles in the Odyssey, if
Well, I'm
that's
pretty
He
Achilles is
died. He
already
died
dead.
before. Yeah, he's only
oh
present in the Iliad.
Yeah, he died in the
oh
Trojan
okay.
War.
Yeah, he dies like between the books. Like you don't, he just mentioned he dies because it's
S-
prophesized in the Iliad he's
So
gonna die.
Achilles doesn't die at the Battle of Troy.
No, he dies
Uh,
before that.
Okay. I'm just
No, because
uh,
he kills Hector.
Yeah, but Hector
so
dies before they invade the Trojan horse.
Yes.
Troy.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes like adaptations are so messy because there's other projects that include the Trojan War or like I mean the Battle of Troy where Achilles jumps out of the horse.
Yeah,
Does he?
I don't think that's
I'm pretty
actually
sure.
like historically. Like I don't think
Yeah.
Achilles was part of the Trojan like thing, the Trojan
Yeah,
horse.
he died like a couple weeks after killing Hector. I'm pretty sure.
Because there was a lot of time between like when the war first started and then when they brought like the horse into Troy. Because
Well, in this movie, 10 years. They
yeah,
were on the beach for 10 years, so
yeah. So I'm pretty sure in that 10 years Achilles is already dead.
got it. Yeah, because there's no mention of him either.
Yeah. Which
They
I
didn't
mean,
bring up his
They
name.
mentioned him like once or something.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. They mentioned his name.
Are you sure? I didn't hear it.
it
No,
would have
they
been
did.
cool when they went to the like on that beach and they like kind of commune with like their dead like Odysseus's dead soldiers.
Oh, in Hades?
Yeah, in Hades. It would have been
Yeah.
cool if we actually saw like Achilles there.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
Brad Pitt pulls up. He just comes
Yeah.
out of it.
yeah, because
Which I mean that movie
Ele
isn't historic. That movie might be less historically
No,
accurate
it
than
definitely is.
this
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
yeah.
because Elliot Page's character was not Achilles,
I
like
don't know
people were
how
saying.
that rumor started. Like that
Yeah,
is
No, they
people
were
were like,
rage baiting.
yeah, it's like let's get over it,
and he
guys.
didn't even have that big of a role in the movie. He was like the first like the movie started and then he died. Like
Well, it was significant for Robert Pattinson's character
No, it's a
yes,
significant. No, it was
because
an
they
impactful
swapped.
character for the
Yeah,
plot. Yeah,
obviously like transphobic people it's like, "Oh, he's going to be this major character." And it's like again, like
and he wasn't
these
even
rumors
even.
start out of nowhere.
I don't even know how that rumor started that Elliot was playing Achilles. Like, obviously that wasn't the case. He died like right away.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
know. It's just like I don't know, but
I don't know. I all in all, I think the cast was very great. I don't know, like all the hate out there is so stupid.
I don't think like and it's the same thing with like superhero movies being like comic accurate. Again,
Mhm.
it's like selective outrage. Like they pick and choose which parts of the movie they want to be either historically accurate and then other ones they can just excuse.
Yeah, no, 100%.
The one thing I do like about Christopher Nolan is that he kind of blends practical effects with CGI really well. Like I'm pretty sure most of the ships were like actual ships, right? Like
Yeah, I
it
think they
wasn't just
used
hmm
real.
CGI.
no, no, it was
I,
real dolphins. That was
they
CGI
didn't.
Oh yeah, it was
dolphins.
They
real dolphins. Yeah,
they didn't use a lot of it wasn't CGI. Like
yeah.
they
The
like
Cyclops was real, guys. The
yeah,
Cyclops.
and the
No,
guy that
it
the
was like a
guy
puppeteer.
yeah, no, it was like practical effects, I think, for the most part.
Yeah,
Um, the giants, like in the silver armor,
Yeah.
which I thought was like super random too. It was like, who are these guys? Where, like, what's their nation?
you got to read
Um,
the book. That's the only thing I can say. That
No,
was
it's been
random
so
too.
long since I've
but
read the books.
those were real guys. Those were real people, like in suits. And then they CGI'd faces onto them. Like
So
if you
they
look up,
had them like real size and then just scaled everyone else down.
Why would they CGI
no,
the
no, no, no.
faces though? That doesn't make. I don't get that part.
Grant, you're pissing me off, dude. Um, what's it called? No, it was they showed a behind the scenes of it. It's like I think they just made really giant suits and like obviously put someone in them to like move around, like kind of like on stilts or something.
Oh,
Oh,
And
okay.
under the mask, it was they under the helmet, there was just like a black like you know portion of it, right? It was just like either covering someone's face like a mask, or like that. They built the helmet to look like that, um, and they just CGI'd faces onto them.
I just think it's weird because he goes through all these lengths to avoid CGI and he CGI faces on. So like these.
I mean,
well, I mean,
unless they didn't,
obviously
yeah,
there
like
needs to be some CGI,
because the
but like,
faces have to be bigger too.
yeah.
Like they didn't do what they did with like Lord of the Rings, where they downs like they scaled. They didn't do
But
that.
that's a good thing about Christopher Nolan. Like he's very selective about what he uses CGI for, and
Yeah.
he makes it as like realistic as possible.
Like the tower, like a lot of the stuff, like the towers falling,
Yeah.
like dude, if all that was like I'm sure some of it was real, but like come on, like that would have been like such a hazard
I don't know.
if
If
the
he
whole
built
city's
an
falling
atomic
apart.
bomb, I'm not gonna put it
I mean,
past him.
didn't for Tenet he like crashed a real airplane?
Yes, into an airport.
Yeah, so I mean, if he did that, then he
I
could very
guess, I
well
guess.
build all that stuff falling.
I think he did do a lot of stuff, like he did a lot to avoid CGI, I will say. It was a very minimal use.
Back to like if he directed Troy like instead of Batman, that would have been totally different because he could have circled back to the Odyssey and like brought back like the same actors and like actually like completed like the whole thing. I don't know
It's
if that's what he wanted to do, like both books or something when he was trying to
Oh,
do
I
Troy.
mean, I don't know. I
I don't know
mean,
if he planned to ever do both.
yeah,
I,
I mean, this movie probably wouldn't have been made by him if he directed the original.
I actually disagree because he's got how Christopher Nolan has like that special like storytelling thing. He like explained it like it's kind of different. Like especially with I forget what was his first movie? It's like the one that went backwards or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, David?
I don't know about the first film that he directed.
It wasn't his first film. It was like the first major one that his name was known for. It was like in the 90s.
Batman Begins.
No, it was
So
before. It was the one.
was it Memento?
Yeah, it was Memento.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've heard of
Like
that
he,
movie
Yeah,
before.
like he,
that's not
I
the
haven't
first
seen it.
film that he directed.
yeah, but it's like one of his biggest ones, like first biggest
Yeah.
ones. But
Yeah,
like
I think he should direct an episode of the Coffee Wars.
he
yeah,
should. He could
yeah,
probably give
we
us
could bring him on.
some
Yeah,
actual like imagine filming our podcast on a IMAX 77 millimeter.
Yo, yeah.
oh, oh
I
my
think
god,
Grant's voice, like I wouldn't want to hear Grant's voice that loud, like,
in a world.
Oh my God, like would do
no.
when his reactions to the movie. So guys,
Oh,
something crazy will happen and Grant will be like,
oh,
"Oh!"
Like
oh!
he's actually in the movie. Like and
Oh my God, what? No, like what movie was it that Grant like we had
Supergirl.
to tell him like Grant, you're not there.
yeah, we're like,
It's
Grant, chill
Supergirl.
out. And the thing is
Yeah.
that it was like their big reaction wasn't even for like the movie itself. As we were watching the previews,
Oh
and it was like
my God.
it was
It
the
was a
stupidest
trailer.
horror movie you've ever
Yeah,
seen.
it's because the other mommy or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was creepy as hell. Like the
Bro, you
woman
got
was all
scared
the woman
shitless.
was all contorted underneath like a fucking demon.
Yeah,
I don't
you didn't even jump. You were just like, oh,
because it was freaky. Yeah, I think
like oh my
any
God.
sound person would be like,
Dude,
"What
I
like
the
don't
you like audibly went like, oh,
like
like
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know
sure
if
the
I'd want
person
to
in
see a
like
horror movie with you.
the
I'm not gonna
people in the
lie.
front row could hear you.
Wow, wow, Sam. Okay,
Grant, the whole movie, I'm gonna hear your reactions.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
The whole movie
Grant, you almost narrate movies.
we're either hearing your reactions or checking to
I
see if you
don't think
fall
so.
asleep.
Oh, Grant, we love you.
Okay, but back to what I was saying, like about Memento. Like I'm saying, Christopher Nolan liked to play with the typical story thing, like the Odyssey is known
Like the
for
hero's
like the
journey.
hero's journey. Like he tried to play with it, so I think he would want to. He always wanted to do the Odyssey because that's the original like
Yeah,
storytelling
I mean
thing.
that is the original hero's journey.
Yeah, so I think he always like if he wanted to do Troy, I think he would have wanted to do the Odyssey after, like
Yo,
eventually.
wait, so then who would direct the Batman movies? Quentin Tarantino or something? Or I don't know.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's fucking hilarious.
Peter Jackson.
Oh, Christopher Nolan did the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and then Peter Jackson
Oh my
did the
God.
Batman trilogy. I feel like those could work.
It would have been very different.
Yeah, but like they're like I feel like both of them could do it well.
Who directed Spider-Man again? He also did like Multiverse.
Sam Raimi?
Yeah, imagine it would have been Sam Raimi.
Oh, then the movies would be bad.
Oh
Oh my
wow,
God, David,
wow.
that's taking it too far, dude. He did a great job with Spider-Man.
No, he did, but the rest of his movies are not the best.
But David, did you see? Because of Sam Raimi, we got like Madara and Obito from Naruto because Kishimoto was inspired by the 2002 movie. Well, all the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, maybe I'm being too harsh. How familiar are you guys with the other Christopher Nolan works?
I've
Very,
seen the
except
Batman
Memento.
trilogy and I've seen Oppenheimer.
Okay,
You haven't
Grant,
seen Interstellar?
what have you seen?
Oh, and I saw Interstellar. I actually saw that opening night, I think. I got a
Oh,
poster
how
for
was
it.
Oh,
that?
Well, it was at like, a smaller theater. It wasn't at AMC.
yeah. That's
But
one movie
it
I
was
want to
pretty
see in
cool.
the 70 millimeter.
Oh my God, imagine.
Because that okay, so
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
I haven't seen Tenet and I haven't seen Inception. I've only seen parts of Inception like for a film class,
Yeah.
but I didn't watch the whole movie.
Yeah, so Interstellar is not only my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, it's my favorite movie just ever.
I need to watch it again. Like I only saw it one time. Like I really need to go watch it
It's so
again.
good, like,
It really,
but
like I was
like,
like, what? That was 2014 it came
yeah,
out? Like it was what were we, freshmen or eighth grade?
eighth
Freshman in
grade.
high school? Yeah, so I
Eighth
saw it like a
grade, yeah.
long time ago, dude. Like I remember it obviously, but I think I need to watch it again now that I'm older.
Trust me, it gets better every single time you watch it.
I'm sure you notice new things.
Yes, and then also, I would say Oppenheimer is my second favorite Christopher Nolan movie. Like I saw that movie like three different times in theaters, and it's just a masterpiece. That movie might honestly be a better made film than Interstellar, but I'm just biased for Interstellar, so
I
Well,
think for me it's The Dark Knight.
the other Christopher Nolan movies.
I'm
also,
sure.
always gets forgotten. He did Dunkirk. I feel like nobody really talks about that
Oh,
one.
I saw
We saw that in
Dunkirk.
theaters, Sam.
Yeah, we did. That was a good movie.
It's
It
just
was
That
so
a
was
good
a
slow.
movie.
It's
Dunkirk's
so
a good
slow.
movie, but I wouldn't say it's at the top of Nolan's filmography. For me, it's Interstellar, Oppenheimer, and then The Prestige.
I haven't seen that.
And then probably Memento,
I still gotta see that.
and then like probably The Dark Knight, and then like yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Tenet, you know.
Tenet's unfinished. He needs to
Is
finish
it?
that. Yeah, no,
He,
it leaves on a cliffhanger.
Well, that doesn't mean it's
I thought
unfinished.
it was supposed to. Like I thought he said like you're not
Yeah,
supposed to understand the movie.
yeah, no, the
I
way
know that much. I haven't
he
seen
le-
it, but I know that much.
he left it so that it's like a one, it could be a one-off, like it just be its own. But he also said he wanted to do a sequel to it. I swear he said that in an interview. Like he wanted
But
Maybe.
that doesn't mean it's unfinished. That
Yeah,
just
that doesn't
means
mean it's unfinished though.
well, I don't want to spoil something because the one character says something to other that alludes to like,
Oh yeah, and Robert Pattinson's also
yeah.
in that movie.
yeah,
I
And
saw it in on I saw that on Reels, Grant.
okay. So you know what I'm talking about, where he says like I met you in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what it's meant to
Yeah, I know,
be
I know.
leave you a question.
Yes, it leaves it where it's like, oh yeah, this happened. He's just explaining it for this movie, but it also alludes like, oh, there could be like
He
another
said
movie
if you
where it
try to
explains it.
understand the movie too much, you're gonna drive yourself insane. It's
but
made
then
to
to
be
kind of
like,
bring it back to the actual topic of discussion, I would probably
yeah.
put the Odyssey like maybe like it was good. It was a good, very, very good movie. I just don't think it's better than like Oppenheimer or Interstellar.
I
Or
liked it.
or probably
Um,
I'll probably put it like in my fourth favorite Nolan. Like
I thought it was like different for most like
Well,
Greek mythology movies that have been out. Like it's a
yeah,
total different vibe.
yes,
yeah. Did
Like
you
because it's
notice?
not an
it's
action
not
movie.
yeah,
Did
like
you
it has really good action, but it's not action focused.
No,
wait?
like it's not a battle movie. It's not an action
There's a
movie.
lot of violence in it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's pretty
No,
action
but
packed. There's like a bunch of sieges.
I wouldn't call it an action movie
No,
though.
I would call it an action movie, 100%.
No, because the action is not the actual main focus. It's meant
Yeah, it's
to
But
more
there's
kind
so
of
still
like
a
it's a
ton of action, so it's an
I'd
action
say
that
it's
that
movie.
more of
doesn't that
I don't
doesn't
even
make
know.
it an action movie. Like, do you even
I If there's enough action in it, it's an action movie because the action is
no?
important.
I'm gonna settle
That
this.
the
I'm gonna look it
action
up.
no no no. Okay, fine. But I've still even if I'm wrong, I'm saying the action because it serves a main purpose to the narrative, it's an action movie. Because the siege is one of the main reasons everything happens. Like the whole thing, like they raid the city. There's so much. There's a lot. It's literally war. And then it goes through that, and there's like a bunch of other. Well, at the end, there's more action scenes. There's more like an actual fight. But it's like it builds up to that whole scene. Is the whole movie from the beginning alludes to the final like confrontation with all the suitors versus Odysseus, and that ends in a fight.
Okay. So David, Grant, you're right.
Yeah, okay. I
It's
mean,
primary. It falls into epic fantasy, action, adventure, and drama. I would lean more towards adventure and drama because that's the
yeah, I would
majority of the
lean more
movie.
towards drama. It's like a fantasy drama.
Can't argue with that.
I mean,
Also,
I guess I don't know.
but back
But
to what you were saying, like ranking this, I feel like it would be lower on his list because it's not an original story made by him. Like Interstellar is an original story. Wait, did he write Interstellar, or was that someone else's? And he just directed it.
I believe it's his own. I believe he wrote Interstellar. I believe so. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm saying for like original because it's not an original work. It's off like an uh old story that's been told many
I don't
times.
think that matters too much though.
Maybe you can't count Oppenheimer then.
No, you can because even though it was
No,
based
because
on a
that's
first.
his.
No, because that's
That's
adapted from a
historical.
novel.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
novel. I didn't know it was okay.
That's
That's
a
different.
biography
I didn't
of
know. I didn't know it was based on a
Oppenheimer.
book. Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay, okay. But I'm talking about
Yeah.
like Interstellar. Even Dark Knight is a little different. Even though it's based off some comic books, it's
The Dark
original
Knight
thing.
was partly based off of the Long Halloween
Yeah.
Batman
Yeah,
comic,
I
which
mean,
I have.
I guess like to your
One of the
point,
best
you could
Batman
call a
action
film more
comics
unique.
ever.
Like you could say that the Odyssey isn't one of his more unique films because
Yeah,
it's
that's what
not
I mean.
like
Yeah.
it like just to say that it inherently wouldn't be at the top of the list because it's not an original story, that's I don't follow that logic at all.
Like Interstellar, it would beat out this because it was made by like Homer.
That just
I'm not saying he
like
didn't. I know he did his own spin on it, but I'm saying because he put more work into original his own like story of Interstellar, it would beat this because even though he did a great job adapting this, he actually created his own epic in his sense.
yeah,
And
but that's not because the like Interstellar is an original work. Like you like in my opinion, I would say because of the way Interstellar is directed, shot, the score.
yes,
But I wouldn't say what makes Interstellar, like in my opinion, or like if you think Dunkirk is the best, or like Tenet, probably Tenet's a better an example because that's in an original story. Like if I were to say Tenet's like better than The Odyssey, or Tenet's the best Nolan film just because it's unique, I wouldn't say like that's like the correct logic to use.
I'm just talking about like how it's shot, the acting, um, the score, and everything. If the Odyssey is better than slightly better than Interstellar, it still loses to Interstellar because Interstellar was an original piece of work from him. That's what I'm saying.
So you saying
Okay.
that if like all the films are or like equal in every category, what would put one movie like ahead of the other is like that uniqueness, that original story?
Well, I'm just talking about for him.
Yeah, I'm saying like
Yeah.
that's fine if you have that
Like that's your
metric.
criteria.
All I'm saying is
What
it's
are you
more
saying?
It's
You're
just
saying
I'm
I'm
trying to
just
tell
saying
you
it.
something.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. Yeah. Oh, can we talk about that for a second? Like he didn't even
Oh my
he didn't
God.
talk of. He
Can
didn't
you
even say
finish
that.
your one point before
My
we
one
move on to
point is
something
that
else?
okay, Interstellar is would beat this out just because he wrote Interstellar. I guess that's what I was trying. I said it like
Okay.
a million times.
I thought like it was beautifully shot. I thought some parts were a little jarring and uncomfortable. Like the Cyclops was, I thought he did a pretty good job with the Cyclops and all the
Nightmarish.
sounds.
And I swear
yeah.
he referenced a painting when he you know how the Cyclops was like eating his soldiers? It was just
Yeah.
chewing on his head. Like that was he I swear he referenced a painting. It's a painting of like the Greek Titan Kronos devouring his child. Like it's a famous
Yeah,
painting.
it's yeah.
He literally referenced that when he did that. Like if you look it
Probably.
up, yeah.
Yeah.
I,
But
I don't
also, like, I'm pretty sure in the Odyssey, when Odysseus encounters the Cyclops, he kind of tricks the Cyclops and that he says that his name is Nobody.
yeah.
So then when he
Yes,
goes,
yes.
yeah, so then when he goes to like his other Cyclops, people is like, oh, like who defeated you? He was like, nobody did. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
why
so
he
nobody
didn't I don't know why he didn't include that
Yeah,
in
because
the movie.
in the Clash of the Titans, don't they like go to the same Cyclops people that fought like Odysseus and his
Yeah,
people?
well, the Clash of the Titans is probably the least
I
historically
know,
accurate
but
movie ever.
I'm giving that as an example because there was also Cyclops in that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Sam,
I'm just
yeah, no,
using it as an example.
I think you know how Nolan did the Dark Knight where he tried to put like realism in like Batman's like world, like he tried to put Batman in the real world. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? I think he was trying to do the same thing with this movie with the Odyssey. So he removed certain parts that were more magical or this is still a fantasy movie, but he still takes he doesn't show any of the Greek gods. You realize that, right? Like he shows
Yeah, but Grant,
spirits, monkeys.
he also had a bunch of people turn into pigs.
It
Like
definitely plays up
He
the fantasy and mysticism. I mean, but like I wish they did more of that. That's what I'm saying.
But like when
I see like
Athena appears as a person he knew, or it was an
yeah, instead
innocent
of like
victim.
instead of
Yeah,
herself. Christopher Nolan, I feel like in most of the movies that I see that he does, there's always like some sort of twist at some point in the movie. One of them being that Athena, who we the whole time we just thought Zendaya was Athena, right?
yeah,
Um, that she chose to take the physical embodiment of that girl, which Zendaya was playing, right? That was murdered during the Battle of Troy.
Yeah.
And that was like when you go think about it, why like he kept complaining about like why do you gods always choose to communicate in these ways? And she was like arguing with him about it. It's because he saw Athena as that girl that died, and he's like, "Why are you doing that to me?"
Yeah. It's yeah, literally the entire point of the Odyssey is punishing Odysseus for his sins in battle. And literally he did nothing as that girl or as Zendaya's character was killed by his
Yeah,
soldiers.
that's why it's good you brought up like you know how you said like there's magic in it. They transform into pigs, and like the witch
yeah,
says these are your soldiers. That kind of circles back to like them his soldiers pillaging and like doing
yeah. It
all these
was
violent acts.
Cersei. Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like the way he does his movies is they'll mention things early in the movie, and then later on when there's like another revelation, like another moment, it connects that.
Yeah. So
It's not really
100%.
like his movies aren't really linear. They're kind of like almost like a web where like there's like the one overarching thing and then it connects to all these different places all over the timeline. And he
Yeah, and
constantly goes from like back in time to the
100%.
future, present, all that stuff.
Yeah, and even Athena says that in the movie. Odysseus says that he's punishing himself for his sins, but also his soldiers' sins. And then
Yeah,
she
because he's their
says,
leader.
yeah, because he's their leader and he led them down that path. But she also says that he's doing it too much, that it's not his
Yeah.
fault that they chose to do that, that they would have done it anyway. It plays into destiny a lot. Like destiny is a
Hmm.
big theme in Greek mythology, all that
Yeah.
stuff. And also that plays towards the end of the movie when Odysseus is talking to Penelope, his wife, and then he's
Hmm.
recounting he's like, "Oh, it took so long for me to get home because I couldn't face myself back in my home country or whatever." And he looks at the burning statue of the Trojan horse, and as like it's that it zooms in on like the horse's mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's probably the most like harrowing shot in the entire film. Like Odysseus is just like Matt Damon just like in fear looking at that statue because he realizes that
That
you
they
know
broke Zeus's law in that
that
moment.
he's the reason for all of this for
Yeah.
you know the and it's probably canon that the bronze civilization collapsed because of Odysseus because you know all those like raiders like the sea people are coming in all that stuff.
But it
yeah.
said that he
So they
was the sea
yeah,
people.
that's why I didn't get that part. Do you guys know what that means?
Yeah,
I
Like,
so
guess
and so in real life um a lot of
the sea people
historians
are they don't know who they are.
yeah they don't know who they are and they think that they caused the bronze civilization collapse.
why do you say
Because
we're the
they
sea people?
because it could have been like on their or they're the reason for them because it could have been like on their way home they kept like going to different shoreline civilizations
And they kept
taking
raiding them, so
yeah
they started
basically
the rumor.
I mean, it could be
it
that
must
self-fulfilling prophecy, or because he was the first person to break Zeus's law, that It's almost like
It started a trend.
yeah, it's almost like in Star Wars when Plagueis tampered with the Force and they created Anakin as a result. You
Well,
know,
that's still not totally canon.
we all know it is, but it doesn't matter. Like because Odysseus was the first person to break Zeus's law,
Yeah.
then all
He's
that
not the
stuff.
first.
Yes.
Well,
Or I
no,
guess the first.
Prometheus was the first. Well, like Zeus's law for has hospitality. Yes.
Yes, like him coming up with the idea of the Trojan horse, he started all that, and then all that stuff is a result of that. Like,
Hmm.
probably the sea people, like all the suitors coming in. That's a direct result of Odysseus breaking Zeus's law. In college, I took an art history class, and literally, like all like Mediterranean civilizations have some sort of record of like the sea people. Like
Yeah.
Egyptians have them. Uh, obviously the Mycenaean Greeks, a
The
bunch of people have
Macedonian.
them.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not going to get into like a history of like the Greeks, with like the
Like,
different.
okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
the
that's
sea
really.
people they're interesting. They show up, they fight, they raid, they leave.
Yeah,
End of story. That's it. They don't
yeah,
stick around.
yeah,
That's
and
why
it's
there's like
funny
no
that
that's why
they're
there's no
like the
record
bad
of them.
guys when like Achilles and his like Myrmidons, like his group of like people, they're literally raiders, they're literally marauders. If you actually go and read like the Iliad, uh like Achilles. He had that whole feud with Agamemnon, and because Agamemnon stole like his favorite slave, and then like when he gave it back, he's like, okay, I'll join your cause.
It's also like why was Agamemnon the commander of all the like everyone? Like because they had kings from Sparta, Ithaca, which is Odysseus, as the generals. So why was Agamemnon the one king to in charge of the other kings? Like I didn't understand that.
Well, because all the other they're city states, so they're kings of like their own territory. Like Odysseus is the king of Ithaca,
Ithaca.
Ithaca, yeah.
Menelaus was the king of Sparta. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Agamemnon was the king of Mycenae. I'm not too sure what he was the king on,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter. Like they're all city states. They have different rulers.
But why did they choose him to be the overarching? Like
Maybe
why did
military
Odysseus
power. I don't
yeah,
know.
why did Odysseus answer to him if Odysseus himself is a king? That's what I was confused about.
I think it's military power. I think that's
Like
Yeah,
what
why
he
would
because
was. He
they
was
they
literally
they
why
were
would
a
afraid of
lot
yeah.
him.
bigger. Like they have more military
Okay.
power. Like they're more. It's
Well, and
like
he Agamemnon was the brother of the king of Sparta.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's where it doesn't make sense. Why are they split up?
to increase the rule, to
Yeah,
increase
yeah,
the
yeah, but wouldn't they be ruling the same kingdom? Like, I guess I'm saying it makes sense, but I just don't get how.
Bro, we're
I,
okay. We're LARPing big time here. We have
yeah,
no idea what we're
okay.
talking about.
Well,
Like,
I'm
Bro, that
asking
word you can't
questions.
use
I'm
too much,
asking
bro.
questions. I'm not LARPing. I'm asking questions because I don't know. I'm
yeah,
not LARPing if I admit I don't know
yeah.
Yeah,
because I don't know.
I guess
That's why
that's
I'm
true.
like
just
other.
don't
I mean, in
don't
Europe,
get
other
lost in the
kingdoms
LARP, bro. Don't get
kingdoms
lost in
have
the LARP.
royalty that's related, but that's not really what I'm referring to. Like I'm like, why was he chosen to like? Why do other kings bow to him?
Bro,
Is it
just
because he's
I
more
would just
powerful?
I'll look it up. It says he's the most powerful king among the Greek rulers.
People are already making like edits of Agamemnon because like he has like barely any screen time and he's just ore farming the entire time. Like his
Bro,
armor,
yeah.
Yeah.
like
We're
when
talking
they
about the BNC we're talking.
yeah, like when they let him in, when they open the gates of Troy and he's just there, like just
Full
bigger than
Vader.
bro,
Full
he's
Vader, man.
literally like the Darth Vader of like the
Yep.
all the Greeks.
It's
He's just
insane.
towering over everyone like with his like bronze armor.
When he was even getting like welcomed home, he was just horrifying. Like that whole cutscene was like the oil's being poured on his head. He's like getting just like decompressing from battle
Yeah.
till he
Yeah,
gets
But
it's
he let
home.
his ego get to him because he let
yeah.
his guard down and then his wife killed him
Yeah, yeah,
as revenge because he
And it was
sacrificed their daughter.
Helen of
yeah.
Troy's
I
twin
mean,
sister.
does he
Yeah.
deserve it because he did a child sacrifice? I mean,
Yes.
yeah,
Wait, oh, that's also kind of weird. So Agamemnon and the king of Sparta are brothers, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Both of their wives are
Are
also
twins.
sisters.
Yeah,
That's weird. I
that
mean,
is
it's
weird.
back then people did some interesting stuff, but
They went on that two man.
yeah, I guess.
I want to say when he was dead, he was still aura farming. Like when he fades back into the bodies, bro,
Yeah.
it's just like that shot. Like that was
Yeah.
crazy
And
too.
it's
That
not
was
like him like walking backwards. It's like he's like
Oh
on
my
like
God, he literally,
yeah, yes,
yeah.
yes,
yeah,
yep, yeah, yeah.
it was like this.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yep, yep. That's it.
Like
Yeah.
he doesn't stop aura farming like the entire thing.
And
And
Yeah.
he gives the best advice to Odysseus. He's like, don't return announcing yourself. Go back and test them in disguise. Like that's
And
what
that
he
was
says.
crazy. Like once he revealed who he was, they were like, "Oh, it's Odysseus."
Run.
Immediately starts killing them.
Everybody's like, get the fuck out.
Well, because
yeah,
like he
because
just
they
immediately,
knew that they couldn't handle the smoke. Like
yeah,
because
But
like
when he
he
was
was like not only was he a soldier, he was a general.
yeah.
And
And a
all
king.
those
And a
guys
king,
there
yeah.
were either too
they've
much of a cowards to
no
join the
combat
war.
experience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have no combat experience.
But when he was cloaked up and he was just walking around, he was aura farming as well. Like when he was just sitting and his face is like when his face you can't see his face, it's just black. That
yeah, that
was
was
some of the
pretty cool.
sickest stuff. He's just in the corner. It was like Assassin's Creed type stuff.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
and then
cool.
they're like, he's like, I'll have a try on the bow, and then he just does it like boom, and then he hits that shot, and they're
That
like,
was some of the best action I've
Movies.
seen.
So bows are really hard. Like I don't know if you guys have ever tried. Like
I have. I've
I have a
tried on it. Yeah.
compound bow at home, but like my friend has a recurve, and to string it up, it's not easy.
No.
no,
Like there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a lot of technique and a lot of like
Yeah.
actual like strength.
His was like he has a special bow too. It was like very sturdy. Obviously, no one was strong enough.
Like there's probably a bit of like honor to it, like no one else would be worthy enough to wield his bow, you know?
Yeah.
Because like he plucks the string to give his prey a fighting chance.
Yeah.
And like no one else would do that because he has the most honor, even though he's kind of like a hypocrite in this
No,
movie.
but he
Well, and I
doesn't.
think he
That's
realizes it.
why, yeah,
Yeah.
subconsciously, that's why he at the
Like
end is like, why don't you want to go
there's no
home?
hero. Like he's the
No,
hero, but he's not the hero
Well, it's
because
he is
he
the
knows
hero's journey, though. That's the thing.
he's the hero, but
yeah,
he knows
but
he's done bad things.
the hero's
Yeah,
journey even back then was the tragic hero. It
Yeah.
wasn't like the normal
Almost every hero dies.
yeah.
Like
when they talk about hero in Greek mythology, it's most likely a tragic hero.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
usually a
no,
hero that
yeah. I don't think there's any Greek
yeah.
hero that doesn't have. Yeah, yeah. I'm Sam. All right, let's go. Let's chill with the impression. No, I lost my like
Sorry.
Hercules. Let's
No,
see who
it's not
else.
Hercules, bro. Hercules is the Roman name.
No,
Heracles.
Hercules is Greek.
No, it's Heracles, bro.
Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
Bro, I'm
Hercules is
Heracles.
the
Greek. I
Roman
would
name.
know that.
Okay, okay, Heracles.
I could actually comment on the historical accuracy and stuff because I'm like Greek. On my mom's side, I'm Greek, you know.
It's crazy they changed all their names, but they barely change Heracles. They just change it to Hercules.
Well,
Like,
I don't know if it's Heracles. Like, is it Heracles or is it
It's Heracles.
okay?
but
Well,
did you know?
because the entire Roman mythology is just adopted from the Greek one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but they
it's they
changed their
always use
names and
Hercules,
they
but then they
changed some of the
keep
lore
they
too.
keep all the gods. They keep Zeus instead of
No,
calling him Jupiter. Like like
yeah,
whenever they do Hercules stories, it's always Hercules, the Roman name, but then all the gods stay the
I
Greek
agree.
names,
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
which is it's interesting that they
But
do it that way.
Yeah,
but
and then like Hercules in Marvel
It's just Hercules. Yeah,
at the
yeah.
was that at the end of Love and Thunder?
yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys know why they don't change Apollo's name, the Romans?
Why?
Because he was also the god of like plague, so they were afraid he would like punish them for changing his name. That's
Wow,
just a fun fact. Yeah.
it's
That
pretty
is
cool, dude.
just I'm just like bewildered by your wisdom, Grant.
Thank you.
But yeah,
No.
it's interesting the way that Christopher Nolan did it. It was like the gods don't act directly. Like they ate Apollo's cows.
Yeah.
You didn't see like a bolt of fire fall from the sky, or Apollo didn't just show up and start throwing fireballs. Like it was very indirect. Like all of a sudden, the god's wrath was on them in the sea. Like Zeus and Poseidon and all that stuff
Yeah,
was
which
happening.
I'm pretty sure that's like
How it's
consistent with
supposed to
like
be.
the lore.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's interesting to see that because normally in movies like the gods like actually show up and start doing
Yeah,
shit, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
but he went a
Like
different
like
route.
if like Apollo showed up is like, hey, don't do that. Like
Like they treat them more like in this movie they portray the gods a lot like how God is portrayed in a lot of things, like where he doesn't have a
yeah.
physical body, it's just actions occur, you know?
Yeah,
I,
like the guiding hand, you know.
Yeah.
I yeah,
And honestly, if they didn't show Athena in like the movie, like
Yeah.
you wouldn't know like if there was actually like gods at all. Because
except for
like
the magic part though,
well
like Sam
true, but
brought
like
up.
Because
Odysseus is pretty
Calypso,
speculative and like he doesn't actually know.
yeah, and is Calypso a goddess or is
No, it's a
she something
spirit. I
else?
think she's a
Oh,
nymph.
Circe was just a witch.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Grant, are your eyes closed or are you like really trying to see me right now?
I just trying to really see you, bro. You're my whole world.
Oh, thanks, Grant.
Now your eyes look maybe it's the lighting, but your eyes look black like a
Oh, now we can see
Spider-Man in
them.
Brand New Day.
Okay,
Oh
that's a little
yeah.
alarming.
Well, it's also you're looking
Bro,
down because
you're not Agamemnon, bro. Stop aura farming. You're not Agamemnon.
Agamemnon. I can't even say
I,
it.
I can't even say it. It's a tongue twister.
Come on, I thought you were the Greek one.
I like eating my gyros and
Yeah, where's like every time I go to your house, you don't have tzatziki out. What's going on?
I we had like lamb for Greek Easter, you know.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it
nice.
was so
Oh,
good, so good.
Yeah, Greg came over and just stole all our food.
It was
oh, of course.
delicious.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
We had to indulge him because of Zeus's law.
Yeah.
On Easter, it's pagan though.
Otherwise,
Okay.
I would have been
I'm
like,
gonna
get the
start
fuck
saying
out of
that.
here.
Like every time I have someone over, like under Zeus's law,
All
you
right, be
could
careful
say,
with that.
I
Careful
know.
with that.
Yeah, but like the whole point of the movie is that the suitors are, you know, taking advantage of that law.
Yes. Yeah,
Like
Grant does
they're
that.
being corrupt and taking advantage of it, and then like even though Odysseus would have the right to kill them,
Yeah.
like he still like because of Zeus's law, he still ends up getting exiled.
Well, I think he technically exiles himself because he's playing it smart. Like,
Yeah, and he's also going to
yeah,
pay respects out west, which is
Yes.
like
wherever that
interesting.
is,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, where are they sailing to? The
Oh,
New
he's
World.
going to
Vinland.
he's going to what would be Rome. You know, he's going out west.
Got it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize Greece was east of Rome. I thought
Oh
it was.
Bro,
my
do you not know how
God.
the cardinal directions work?
I need to look at a map.
Dude, all right, so
A college
Italy's
graduate
here.
here,
Yeah.
guys.
Italy's here. Greece is over there. The Mediterranean, Morocco,
Yeah.
Egypt's here,
So
Middle East,
Greece is
Greece,
west of Italy.
no, East.
Yeah, so when he's
Did you
going
Like
say
out west, oh,
Portugal,
guys,
Spain, Italy, and then like Greece
Grant,
is somewhere around
did you or
there.
did you not
I don't
graduate
think that's
college?
right.
Grant, yes.
I don't think
Greece is more east than Italy. Please look up a map, please. Oh my God.
This is a Grant. You're a college graduate and you don't know the cardinal directions.
I
Like
think
there
you
might be a few more
guys are
countries in
hating.
between them, but Greece is more east like than
Yes,
Italy is.
if Odysseus were to leave Greece and go west, he would go to Italy.
Which we know because there were some kingdoms on the Italian peninsula that were Greek.
Yeah.
Like there's some that have heavy Greek influences, and that's why we know the the Romans based their gods off of the Greek gods because some of the civilizations on the Italian peninsula basically had were following the Greek religion,
Yeah, like
the Greek mythos,
a lot of the people who founded
the Greek pantheon.
the Italian peninsula were um people fleeing from the Bronze Civilization collapse. So
Yeah, and there was also
they left Greece and all the Mediterranean and then they went west.
and there's a kingdom that like before Rome established everything and took over the peninsula, there was a kingdom that was essentially like very, very Greek influenced. Like everything was Greek. They spoke
Yeah.
Greek. You know, they had Greek architecture to a T. It was the same thing because it was another Greek kingdom essentially on the Italian peninsula. Grant, did you look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I've learned something. I could officially graduate college.
Well,
I'm
your
scared for you,
Instagram
Grant.
bio does say how though.
That's true. That's true.
I can't believe you do that. That's
Bro,
insane.
oh my God.
Never mind. Never mind. Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
It's hard to give a score for me. It's hard. It's just like such a like I know there's been other adaptations of the Odyssey, but I feel like it's such a unique movie for me. Like it's hard to like give it like a score. Like I'd say if it's not a 10, it's extremely close for me.
Yeah, I would
Because of
say
how
this.
beautifully shot, how everything, I wasn't watching anything and I was like, oh, I wish that didn't happen. Like I thought
Yeah.
like everything was almost perfect, you know?
Yeah, this movie would 100% like even get even better like on a second rewatch. Like when you
Yeah, I'm
come
sure.
in like knowing all about like Odysseus and like how
Hmm.
he's like actually like paying for his sins, all that stuff. Like at the end of the movie, like it would 100% would get way better from a second rewatch. Not that it's, obviously it's really good now, but obviously you know all those details for the second rewatch, it'll just get even better. It's like the
Yeah.
same thing how Oppenheimer got even better for me the second time I rewatched it.
So what would
Like
you give this movie?
I would give it pretty close to like I would say like a 9 out of 10,
Okay, that's fair.
like probably around that mark.
Okay.
Could probably
Mr.
could potentially go up to like a 9.5 on a second rewatch.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to see it in the Dolby
Yeah, yeah,
to do
yeah.
that.
100%.
Mr. Aura Farmer,
Hmm.
what would you give this movie?
I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Okay.
I just I want to
Thanks
give you
for
9.5. What?
I was gonna say thanks for choosing like a reasonable
Oh
score
yeah,
this
now
time.
I got going like 9.34 or
Or
something
like
like that.
a 6.67 or whatever you said last
What'd you say?
time.
What was that?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Like even though I'm giving this a really high yo, what are you doing?
Let me tell you something.
No, that's why it doesn't get a 10 out of 10. They freaking marketed that.
Yeah, Sam, you
No,
lied to us. You said that Jon Bernthal would say, Let me tell you something," and he didn't
yeah,
do that.
no.
It was all
I
over
wanted
social media.
Menelaus to say it. Come
Also,
on.
Travis Scott was in this movie. I didn't hear him go
Thank you for
like
bringing that. Thank you for reminding me of
I
that.
didn't hear him go like whoa like do like an ad lib, like
Wait, and
Travis Scott.
they didn't kill his character, right?
No,
no.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if
Oh yeah,
his
he
character
started
was
the
original
Yeah,
from the
he was
book.
like doing like the chant at the
yeah,
No,
at Odysseus's palace.
bro was straight
yeah.
rapping, bro. He was giving those are poems.
He's
That's
like
technically
he's like a
rapping.
tale, a
Yeah,
ship,
Yeah.
yeah, a journey. Like he was spinning that, doing that oral tradition.
but I still don't get why people were like breaking the internet saying like this is the best movie ever made. Like you need to see this. Like
Oh,
they were
like
saying,
generational, like
yeah,
all that
yeah.
Yeah.
shit.
I don't think
Life changing.
I it could
I
be
mean,
life
listen,
changing. It could be.
it makes me
Yeah,
think more about having guests and how much I really don't like having
exactly.
guests.
Yeah, like it's a good movie. I think you should see it. But people are like blowing it up like this is like one of the Christopher Nolan's best movie ever.
Yeah,
It
I
could be.
100% agree. Like it's not, I wouldn't say it's Christopher Nolan's best.
Yeah.
I would still put like, and it could change after a second rewatch, but I would still like put it around like the third or fourth best Nolan.
I mean, that's still pretty high.
Yeah, like like it's definitely like the higher middle. Like
Okay.
it's not the lower middle or like in the lower tier Nolan, but
Hmm.
it's not like the highest tier Nolan. It's like that middle to middle high. You know?
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. All of our scores are pretty solid, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And then we could catch Tom Holland in
brand new
uh
day.
yeah, like 11 days.
This is a
Yeah,
huge
very
summer for
soon.
him. Like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Which
And
Tom Holland was really good in this film.
Yeah, I
yeah,
wish
oh my God. And he
like
wasn't like a badass, like he got one
No.
kill,
Like I think like the best of his acting is like
which I think is
not
cool
the
to see him.
Spider-Man films.
It's cool to see him on other stuff, and it's cool to see him more like because obviously we're used to him as Spider-Man, where he's a he's taking out everyone. It was cool to see him more grounded in this movie, and like the stakes were high. He almost died, like it was pretty cool.
He did a movie with Robert Pattinson before.
Yes, I saw that movie.
It's
That
called The
was a
Devil All the Time.
crazy, crazy movie.
Yeah,
That was
it
a
was
Robert
crazy.
Pattinson is so good in that movie.
And
so
Sebastian Stan's in it.
Robert Pattinson has one of the biggest ranges. I mean, so does Sebastian Stan actually. Like they have like crazy range when it comes to just like who they portray. Like
Robert Pattinson might be
I think
like
he's a
he's one of the best
generational actor.
actors. Like he's a generational
Dude,
actor.
he's come such a long way from
Yes.
Twilight.
Yes.
Holy crap. Like it's crazy. And he's also like barely aged. Like bro looks the same.
I mean, he's like the best Gen Z actor. If you know, you know.
Oh my God, that video, dude, with Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah,
He's like,
I just watched that before joining this call. I'm not even joking, dude.
That's funny.
she's like,
Yeah,
I bet you wish you're Gen Z. He's like, no, I am Gen Z. Robert Pattinson, he's gonna be in Dune Part 3.
Oh
Yes.
That's
yeah.
coming out in
Oh my God,
Is he
December.
gonna be the
he's gonna look
antagonist of
so
that movie
different,
too?
dude.
He's gonna be one of the antagonists. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
it is the main
See,
antagonist.
I like when he plays a villain. He's very
Yes,
different. He's very different as a
and
villain.
he definitely was the villain of this movie. I would say Robert Pattinson and Anne Hathaway had the best performances in this movie.
She's good.
People were saying that this is Robert Patterson's best performance, or he was the best actor in
It's
this movie.
Robert
That's great.
Pattinson, not Robert Patterson.
Robert Pattinson. Do you think this was his best role, or I mean, best performance? Or do you think he
Oh.
was the best part of the movie?
I think you have to see the devil all the
No,
time.
I have. I have.
Oh,
Yeah, he plays a preacher.
that's one of his best performances.
Yeah, he's just one of the best
He's
actors
just a
I've
good
ever
at
Have you
yeah,
seen.
seen Good
it's
Time?
Yeah.
no.
I think
Which
that's one of his best
also
as well.
that was directed by the Safdie brothers,
Who are the
and
Safdie brothers?
I don't know if it was Josh or the other brother. I think it was Josh Safdie. He was Agamemnon in this movie, and he also was in Oppenheimer. He played one of the scientists.
Wow.
Yes.
But wait, who do the brothers direct? What movies did the brothers direct before? Did I know any of them?
Good time.
But no, besides Good Time. You said, did they direct anything else?
Uncut Gems,
Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow. I still have to see that.
All right,
and
guys.
then they split. You know, the brothers split. They weren't like
Yeah.
the Coen brothers, but they're not directing movies together anymore.
But the Russo brothers still are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Great episode tonight. It was good to get this done. Glad we got to go see this movie, and yeah, it was good that we got to all kind of share our thoughts. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know we get off track quite a bit here at the Coffee Wars podcast, but that's okay because why am I all blurry? But yeah, that's okay because it happens. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe. That helps our channel out a lot. Follow us on. What are you doing, Grant?
Oh, hand signs. Ninjutsu.
Okay.
Genjutsu release.
Follow our Instagram and TikTok.
We apologize for Grant, guys.
Follow our Instagram and TikTok, please. We're growing on those at quite an alarming rate. Not really, but we're growing faster than we are on YouTube. So if you guys see us on YouTube and you haven't seen us on Instagram or TikTok, please give us a follow. It's just the Coffee Wars podcast, and we hope to see you guys in the next video.